mercantile, and we can talk more and figure out things there. So you guys, she heads down, and you guys are gonna. I'm gonna move you guys back to this to the city map.
Okay, I gotta zoom out.
And so you guys are starting at right here. This is the burgomaster's mansion, near the south. And she's gonna lead you guys north. And as you guys move through the village, you actually see a lot more people moving about. People like moving barrels and wheeling around like hay, wheat, all these vegetables. And you do see a couple hunters with like wolves slung over their shoulders, like with like arrows sticking out of them. Probably wolf meat and venison and other things, just like Granny had promised. You don't actually spot Granny's cart. I mean, you can see it on the map, but Granny is not where you guys are at the current moment.
Yeah.
All right, and so you guys make it to a place with Irina, and you see a sign in this sort of it's a decently sized building. Single story. It has windows covered by curtains, and you can see some lights spilling out from behind the curtains themselves. A sign hangs over the door, and it's sort of creaking on its hinges. It's a little bit old and kind of like not really that well maintained, but it does read Bill Draft's Mercantiles. And yeah, and do you guys want to go in?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, Bill Draft's Mercantile. Yeah, I'm gonna change the map real quick and put you guys in. Give me 1 second. So, guys, open the door into the Mercantile. Moonchild. I'm gonna drop you down. Oh wait, I dropped 2 of you, Ben. My bad.
Who and me? What?
Oh, I dropped another. I dropped
I
another.
learned Shadow Code Jitsu already? Damn, bro. That's crazy.
All right, so yeah, so you guys make it to the Mercantile, and Ben opens the door, and you enter. You see this neat area with shelves and tables lined with various items, from abacuses to blankets and other simple house items, as well as adventuring equipment. You do spot some adventuring gear, but they seem to be mixed in with these other everyday household items. A man sits behind the counter reading a book. When do you approach him?
I do.
Yeah, when you approach him, he lowers the book and smiles and goes, "Welcome to my shop, my dear customers. Welcome to Vildrad's Mercantile." He looks you over, up and down, and you see that he's nearly bald, with silvery hair curling on the back of his head. He's wearing very simple, like, garb, and he has a very stern, angular face. "You came just in time. We were just opening. Now, how may I help such fine individuals?"
I was wanting to make some sales. That's something that you do here.
Well, yes, what sales do you want? Or would you rather look at my wares? And at that, actually, I am going to share you guys the list of his wares. I'm going to share you a PDF document that should let everybody look at his wares. Okay, should be a new PDF called Bodrat's Mercantile. It is a PDF, so you guys should be able to scroll up and down on it. And these are the wares, and these are the prices that you see attached to each of the wares, like in these small little tags. Yeah, it should be in your journal. You guys' journals.
Oh, it's in the journal.
Yeah,
It's under our character.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, shit. This is, 3-page PDF. Let's go.
Yeah, so these are all like the items that you guys can see in his in this small sort of area. And he goes, "Well, and if you don't spot anything here, we might have some in the back. My nephew is working as stock boy, and he's recently procured some new items."
Do you know what he procured?
Well, let's just and he's just gonna. It's basically what's on the list. Just more of what's on the list.
We're broke now.
And then he's gonna look at you, Ben. He goes, "Well, my fine elven outlander." And then he makes eye contact with Irina and goes, "Ah, yes. Looks like Irina has found some new friends with all her missing villager talk. Anywho, what would you like to trade or do business here at my shop? I am Bildrath."
I would like. Hold on, let me move his PDF out of the way. I
Yeah,
came across
you can just delete it. Yeah.
some stuff I'd like to sell to you.
Oh, I see. Okay. What are you trying to sell me?
I first placed 3 gold rings in a jewelry box on the table.
Yes. And he's gonna take that magnifying glass that's on his table, and he's gonna like inspect the rings, and he goes, yes, these are okay. They're all right. And let me look at this jewelry box. Yeah, he's gonna look at the jewelry box. Okay, okay. Right. I'll give you 15 gold pieces for each ring here. He kind of makes like a face, yeah. And the jewelry box, 20. No, I'll be generous. 30 gold for the jewelry box.
I'll. Sorry. The rings are yours, my good sir. The jewelry box, however, I feel like could be worth a bit more.
Oh, and you think you know how much a jewelry box costs? Now, let me hear it, Outlander. So, he reaches into his side pouch and he gives you 15 times 3, so 45 gold pieces for the rings, and he scoops up the rings and he slides them into a box underneath the counter and like slides it away. How much for that jewelry box?
Sorry, how do you delete things?
How do I what?
Delete things out of it.
Bottom right.
For the gold?
Okay, I got you. No, the 3 gold rings. I was trying to figure out how to delete it.
Yeah, the lock, and then click the red pound button.
Okay.
So yeah, make sure you add your 45 gold.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
I was thinking more like 75.
75 gold for this thing, and he kind of makes a face and kind of like flicks at it. No. Thinks about it. My dear customer, I am the one of no, I am the only mercantile business in this dingy little village. If you want to sell this item so bad, you'll pay my price. No bartering. No trades, no deals. You take it or you leave my shop. If you want, you can roll for. You can try to make a convincing argument and roll for a persuasion check, but you'll roll it with disadvantage.
Is your curse?
I think it's.
His curse is on attack rolls, not skill checks.
Well, you're
Damn.
cursed without a curse, so.
Your curse of Deca. It says something, bro. That's it. Deca is your other curse, bro.
He chuckles.
Two.
Let's try to put something here.
What are you trying to do?
Yo, everything is so overfucked price, bro. I know he is a scammer.
I think the prices probably make sense.
Look,
Bro,
I'll be
go to the
on
second
board.
page. Go to the second page.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, I've looked at all 3 pages. We're just poor.
Deca, why don't you go ahead and roll me an insight check on the prices?
Look,
Insight check.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest
go ahead.
with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, that is a good roll. Give me 1 second to deal with his insight check.
Yeah, you good.
Deca, you realize with your insight check, the nat 20 perfectly. You scan these prices. Sorry, not pages. Obviously, you're not looking at PDF. You scan these prices, and you realize they're 10x the normal price of these items.
Oh, you bitch.
So a torch is 1 copper piece.
Yes, it's a torch.
It's a
You
stick he
know, as
found
a
on the
thief,
ground,
as a thief, Well, I mean, of course you need oil and the rag, but like,
Well,
that's
yeah,
not
but
worth.
still.
He's the only one, and these villagers are scammers too. I gotta remember that. Except for the grandma. I love the grandma.
So, yeah. So with your experience, thieving and in the underworld, as well as just fence, with all the fencing that you do with all your stolen goods, you're pretty damn good with prices for like just general items that you can steal, and you know that this is like incredibly overpriced.
Damn.
Only you know that. That's the tough thing. I have to like not even bother.
I mean, you can tell the group, or you can whisper it. But anyways, while you
They're right behind.
decide what you want to do, Bildrath is gonna again gesture you to Ben. Well,
I'll be honest with you. I had a bad night. I'll sell it for 40.
go ahead and roll me in insight. Oh, sorry, not insight. Sorry, persuasion with disadvantage.
Damn, not even try and go for the 50. Not even try and go for $25
I'm trying to
down.
get my money back from last night.
Yeah, but not even try to go down 25. You have to
All
go
right,
down.
with
Everything good?
oh, it's my dog. There's been weird people around the neighborhood. She's being a good guard dog.
Mm.
Just keep her. Sorry, baby. Just make sure that she doesn't go too crazy. But it's good that she's barking.
Yeah.
Okay, so with your persuasion of 14, you see Bildrath. His mouth kind of twitches to the side, and he goes, 35. Last offer.
I take it. I take it.
We have no money, Ben.
And you lost all your money.
You can get most of the money back you just lost.
You went down
Oh.
5.
Can I
Stop.
can I hold off on making that sale and show him some of my other items?
Well, if you want to wait, sure, but I'm not going any lower. And he grins like with a smirk. All right, yeah. Well, what other items are you gonna show him?
All right. The Durst shield and sword.
Yeah. So, as you pull out the Durst shield and sword, where is these? Okay, you actually see that the shield is rusted and aged beyond belief. It looks
Bruh.
ancient. It looks like it's crumbling.
Dumb
And the
shit.
same for the steel sword as well. They look completely rusted and aged. And you see Bildrath goes, oh.
I know
And you
that-
said you wanted to sell me these.
I don't know how
What are you
worth-
trying to do? Trick me with even more garbage. Oh, disgusting. Get off my table. These outlanders of Irina, where did you find these people? And Irina goes, Bildrath, stop with your shenanigans, please. Just sell or buy. I have other important things to focus on.
Pumpkin?
And
Pumpkin?
she's gonna go back to just perusing, but she's gonna let you guys, obviously do what you want.
Okay, my turn. I would like to sell something.
Hey, what?
Wait, yeah, so yeah, sure. Real quick though, Ben, those two, the Durst shield and sword, they're completely useless even as weapons.
Okay. Yeah, I figured I should have checked them before after the curse.
You get a strong feeling that leaving the house where they belong might have decayed them, as if it's like this is not where they belong in the real world. So y'all should check all your other stuff, but they're like rusted and crappy beyond measure.
Luckily,
But
I
yeah,
did not leave
Moonchow.
that house.
Moonchow, go ahead. What did you want to try to sell?
I wanted to try to sell. Well, now that you told me that information, I want to see the condition of the Durst House orb that I got from that statue.
Yeah. All right. You pull it out, and it's cracked in half. And honestly, as you're holding it, it kind of just crumbles in your hand, as if it was just like barely held together by whatever storage system that you put it in. And Bildrath looks at it and goes, "Oh, where are you getting these very disgusting items?" Oh,
Okay.
So you should
Uh,
delete. Go ahead and delete that item off from your inventory.
I'll be right back and take a step outside, and I would
Okay.
like to. I'd like to look at my silvered sword. Yes, short sword.
You see that the silver short sword is strangely still intact. Go ahead and with that roll me an insight check. Actually, no, just a raw intelligence check to see if you can figure out what that means. For intelligence, you can just click the intelligence stat on the left hand side of your sheet. Just a normal roll on the intelligence. Nice. You have a pretty because the sword isn't rotten or like rusted or decayed. You have a strong feeling that maybe the sword wasn't like forged or like somehow bonded to the house, as if it's like it doesn't belong to any of the family members, maybe, or like if it's just like maybe it was just like a treasure they got. You know, it's not theirs.
It wasn't cursed.
Yeah, basically.
What about my moss agates?
Your moss agates are still intact.
Mm. The 3 black books.
The 3 black books, they are still intact, although the covers themselves look a little bit old and like molded. But they should still go for something. Maybe not the full 25 gold pieces, but something.
Can I skim through the books to see what they are?
Yeah, give me 1 second to look that up. Make sure that I remember what the items are. Yeah, so you skim through it and they look just like well, most of the pages are blank, but some of the writing in there seems to just detail like Mr. Durst's like finances. They honestly just look like spare notebooks that he used to keep track of his finances.
Okay. You said you want to do anything before you.
There was one more thing that I wanted to try to sell.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, let me see if I want to try to sell the. I only have one moss agate.
Okay. So you bring out the moss agate, and Bildrat looks at it and goes, "Ooh, interesting. It looks like a piece of moss." He takes out his magnifying glass, checks, and goes, "Yes, a moss agate, 1 gold pieces. You know what? I'm feeling generous. 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
You want to sell it?
do
Yeah.
that time.
Okay. So go ahead and delete it and add 2 gold pieces, and he scoops it up real quick and puts it behind the counter.
I also wanted to do one more item.
Yeah. What item?
The heavy crossbow.
All right. You plop the heavy crossbow on the desk, and Bildrat gives a little chuckle. My dear, you're a tiefling. I presume I believe I read about that somewhere in the libraries. Anywho, my dear tiefling, I don't sell or buy weapons, just items. If you want to sell or buy weapons, I would recommend you go to the metal worker. He might have some use for your barbaric tools. And he like shoos it off his desk with a magnifying. He like uses the handle of the magnifying to like kind of like push it as far off his desk as possible without it falling off.
Alright. What about I don't remember getting this. A leather tunic?
A leather tunic. Yeah. With the leather tunic, as you kind of like pull it out, you see that it's like rotted and has like holes in it, like moth eaten basically, and it looks disgusting. And Bildrat goes, "My dear tiefling, one more time, and I will kick you all out of my shop for just showing me these disgusting items.
Right.
I am not going to buy. Oh, just get it off of my desk." He's like shooing his hands off. Yeah.
Right.
And then Irina kind of perks up and goes, "Where did you guys get these things?"
At the Durst Manor.
"You guys went to the Durst Manor? Isn't it haunted?"
Not anymore.
We stopped the
Dang.
haunt. We fixed the curse.
And she has a very impressed look upon her face. And Bildran just rolls his eyes. Yes, yes, the curse is lifted. No more haunting, no more ghosts. I thought you were here for business. Show me some business.
Ooh, I have
Please,
something that
please
you might
double
like.
check. Go outside and check your items first. He's getting mad.
No, I definitely got something he'll like.
All right. And so as you say that, as you kind of like perk up, like, hey, I've got something you like, Bildran looks at you. Ah, a diminutive one. Yes, what is it that you want, my very fine small friend?
Well, it's quite beautiful, but I have this here sapphire necklace.
Yes. And he pulls out his magnifying glass. Interesting. Okay. Sapphire necklace. He kind of like thinks about it, clicks his tongue. Sapphire necklace. And that's me trying to find the pricing. Give me 1 second.
Kind of figured that's what was happening.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the pricing and then like put his spin on it. Yes, oh, you have a beautiful sapphire necklace. Yes, how about 75 gold pieces?
Sold.
Deca.
Okay, excellent. And he gives you 75 gold pieces. And he immediately scoops up the sapphire necklace, puts it away, and you hear a bunch of like locks,
Deca,
like
you're the
locking
biggest
up the
dumbass.
item.
You're a terrible
Um,
bargainer.
Deca, you're the biggest dumbass,
just
and
need
you're the
gold
only
right
one
now.
that knows the
We're good.
pricing. Deca, you're the
Okay.
only one that knows the pricing,
Well, I
and you
know
could
that
have
what
spoke
he's
so
selling
much.
is overpriced.
But
So,
you could
And
have
he
got
probably
a higher
lowballed me on
price.
the necklace.
You
But
could have got
I'm
a
not
higher
concerned with that. I
price.
have 38 gold total. Now I've got 103. I don't care.
You dumb bitch. You could
so
have had more than
add the
103.
75, yeah.
You could have had
Alright.
more than 103, you dumb bitch, because you're the only one that knows.
I know that his pricing is overpriced, but I don't know the price of my necklace, so I'm just gonna take what he's gonna give.
I'm just gonna say
That's
with
fine.
I'm just gonna keep with your insight check. I think a sapphire necklace is like 150.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take half.
I hate you.
It's actually
double
not.
check real quick, I'm pretty
150 is a
sure.
We have
good-
no money right now, and this is the only merchant in probably miles. So
Oh
yeah,
no, I
obviously.
lied. It's
Yeah.
a sapphire necklace, so a blue sapphire is worth 1,000. If it's cut down to be a necklace, I would say it's probably worth like 300, 400.
Oh.
Deca, I want to kill you.
All right, well,
Yes.
no,
Too late now.
Hey.
you know for a fact that he just fucking locked away the sapphire necklace now.
Yeah,
I'll
because
get
this
it
man
later.
quickly did that. He did a swiper,
I'll
no
just take it back
swiping.
later.
Yeah, he was like, "Whoop."
This man
Take
really
it back.
grabbed and
I'll
tagged
take
that
it
bitch.
back later. I just need gold.
You're not gonna be able to. This man locked in and everything.
That's
Alright,
fine. I'm a
alright, alright.
thief. I
You're a
also have
dumbass.
one more thing he might be interested in.
Okay.
This is more of an older relic, but I have this here necromancy book.
A necromancy book. What do I look like? Some sort of sorcerer?
Yeah, a little bit.
Bah. Let me just take a look real quick though. And he goes ahead and takes a look. He flips through it and he goes, I have no idea what any of this means. I can't read it. I don't understand. Well, I don't want it. And he just slides it back. He tosses it back at you like, I'm no sorcerer. If you want to deal with magic, perhaps the apothecary can enlighten you. I hear that
Oh, there is an apothecary.
individual. Well, yes, I mean, he deals with all those herbs and potential potions or whatever. Just talk to him. I don't do magic.
Alright, well, I also got one more item that will suit you nicely just as a personal belonging. I'm going to plop the baby's rattle down on the table.
As you plop it down, you see that it is rusted.
I told you to double
Oh,
check
yeah,
it.
I'm not trying to sell it. I'm giving it to him because he's a big
Yeah.
baby.
You see that it's rusted and
Bro.
like
Shit.
it's the handle is like almost broken in half. It's like completely bronze looking as from rust. And he goes, "You, sir, are no longer welcome at Bildrat's Mercantile." And he
kicked you out.
takes the rattle, he tosses it into a nearby trash bin. Leave the shop, please, before I sick my nephew on you. He's a rather big fellow. And
That's
you're a very
alright.
small individual.
Yeah, that's alright. Whatever. It's the nicest thing you got in here anyway.
Alright, and then yeah, so you leave. And
man,
Irina, you see Irina like facepalm and she's rubbing the bridge of her nose, just I'm gonna, and she's just gonna jerk her finger. I'm just gonna, and she's gonna walk outside. He's like, I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I know, my Ismark told me you disappeared. I don't want you causing any trouble. We're trying to find villagers,
Oh,
not
no trouble,
anger
no trouble.
villagers. Okay, well, she's gonna stand outside. She's gonna keep an eye on you.
Ain't
And I'm
nobody
gonna
catch
roll a
me.
perception check for her, so that to make sure that if you do sneak off, you'll have to beat her perception check. Let me double check her stats so I can roll my
I
perception
mean,
check for her.
Ben was beating Decker the whole time, and then Ben just stopped looking at Decker, and then Decker just did like
Okay,
his
cool.
bullshit.
All right, sweet. So she already rolled. Does anybody else want to do any business in here with Bildrath?
His
May I?
prices are too high.
I went
What?
outside to
Yeah.
look.
You can
I wanted to
yours
look at
if
my
you're not even next
platinum
to mine.
necklace.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can
So
do
your
fucking
platinum
whatever.
necklace is completely intact. It's a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. It's completely intact. As you kind of pull it out, you get a feeling that it can be kind of pricey. Maybe you might want to check with Deca.
And then
Um,
may I also check? Where is it? I had a bottle of the green liquid.
Yeah, the bottle of the flask of mysterious green liquid. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's still intact. The green liquid still looks very green, but you still have no idea what it is.
I'll go inside, but I'm not gonna try to sell it. I'm just gonna need information. Is that okay?
Yeah.
What's the
Ben,
name?
what did you want to say, real quick?
I'm still trying to sell the $3.
The 30 what?
The 3 gold black covered books.
Okay. As you kind of put the 3 books down, he goes, "Oh, just regular old notebooks. Yes. Just 5 gold pieces each."
Sure.
Okay. So add 15, and he takes them and he kind of just stacks them to the side, almost as like ignoring them, like whatever. But they're just kind of sitting on the side, like over here in the corner. Yeah. So you, Baha, what did you want to do? His name's Bildrath.
Bildra. Alright. Hey
Oh,
Bildra.
you didn't wanna cross-check the value of that necklace with me?
Huh?
You want to check the value of the necklace with Deca.
I don't know if Decker knows his necklaces like that. And I don't know if this grandma will steal it afterwards.
No,
Alright,
no,
well,
I
that's
do
up to
because
you.
I rolled a
Well, I've been using his insight
perfect
check.
insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
He
rolled
hasn't
a
told-
nat 20. So
Yeah, but you haven't told anybody about the overprice and everything.
right.
Yeah, you also didn't know. So I mean, the Baha's just gonna go do his thing. He has no idea what you know.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
all like you're. It's like like you look at something, you're like, oh, I know, but you
Um,
didn't say anything. So Baha's just gonna do his business. Come in. He's Bill Draft moves to you and goes, "Oh, a dragonborn. Yes, I've heard of you. Your races. Yes. What exactly do you want to sell to me? Yeah.
I don't want to sell anything. I would like to know. All right.
Information is also pricey. What do you want to know?
I mean, what's around this town exactly compared to workers, compared to
What do you want?
jewelry?
What do you mean
Uh,
around this town?
Around. I just want to know what's around.
Well, it is a village of Barovia. That arena would have made that quite obvious.
Yeah, of course. But it seems like you might know a little bit more or two from a fella.
And what exactly are you trying to know?
It seems like you know your ways around to survive.
I'm a
What's the best?
businessman,
Yeah,
Dragonborn.
of course. So what's
What
the
is
best
your
way of-
business?
What's the best way to make money? Is there the job list for adventurers? Is there different things?
Adventurers? What kind of adventurer would you want in Barovia? Where our land is sick. There's a tyrant ruling over us. The Mist kill anybody who just dares to enter for more than like a few minutes. What work you if you want to work, go plant some seeds and harvest them and sell them, or maybe go into the woods.
Do you have any seeds?
I don't sell seeds, I sell things.
Yeah, and seeds are things.
No, my dear child, I am a businessman and I sell items.
Seeds.
If you want seeds, go find a farmer.
Okay, all right. How much is this necklace? Then?
He takes a look at it and goes, it is quite pretty. Not as pretty as the sapphire one, but he thinks about it and goes, with the topaz, it does up its value. I'll give it to you for 150 gold pieces.
For now, I'm just gonna hold on to.
Sure, if you want to hold on something so gaudy, whatever.
I mean, by something of how
And
you
then-
said it, you put a high price towards it.
Sure, if you value 150 gold pieces.
How many gold pieces do you have, casually?
More than you. Obviously. I own a shop. You don't own anything.
Scam building.
A scam building? This is a legitimate business. If it was a scam, the burgomaster, and so his voice is sort of rising up. He goes, I believe you should step outside. The only true businessman with a tiefling and this half-elf here. Leave the shop before I get my nephew in here.
Sometimes it's a 5-pound wall.
Alright.
Yo, how
and
the
then-
fuck did he hear? How the fuck did he hear Deca from outside, bro? This guy got like the greatest ears.
No,
ever.
the half-elf. No, Ben's the half-elf.
No,
No, but
he's
Deca
talking about what Deca
whispered.
said.
Scam
Well,
house.
what Deca whisper?
Dude, Deca
That was Deca
whispered
that whispered
scam
that.
house. Yeah.
Oh,
The
that was
scam
Deca.
shop.
I'm sorry. I thought that was you. Sorry, I got my voice.
I was
mixed
like,
up.
I was like, damn. This
I'm
guy
gonna,
got
I'm gonna
good
wreck.
ears.
I'm gonna wreck on that. So basically, he's just gonna be like, yeah, look, if these are the prices. This is the gaudy necklace. I'll give you 150 gold tops.
Not at the moment. I'll
be
who knows,
right.
maybe I'll come back.
Well, if
But-
you're done wasting my time,
No.
maybe I can go back to the half elf here,
No,
and
no,
he
no,
might sell me something.
I'm not done.
Okay. Well, what do you want?
I mean, I see on your list you sell crossbow bolts, 20 crossbow bolts for 10 gold. I got 20 crossbow bolts. What do you say?
Ah, clever man. Sure. You got 20 crossbow bolts. I'll give you the 10 gold. All right. Is that what you're selling that then?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Delete that, and then you can add the 10 gold to your inventory.
bro, I would like because I got that shit from the mansion. I'm out.
Fortunately for you, the bolts themselves are very much still intact. They're a little bit. They look like the tips look a little bit like dull, but he doesn't seem to mind. He takes the crossbow bolts anyways.
I'm out. Before you could say anything, I'm out.
All right, Ben.
Sorry.
You know, I'm gonna say like right near the door for in case anything happens.
Ben, yeah, Ben. What's the? Do you have any last things before? Irina, Moonchild, and Deca. You guys see Irina looking kind of impatient.
I pull out.
She's trying to hold it in.
I pull out the deed to the windmill and ask if it's interested.
You give me one second.
Would you buy
please.
some land?
I am going to roll something. for him.
I hate you guys.
Okay.
I actually
Once-
hate you guys. Right now.
Give me
Oh, well,
one
like-
second. Okay. Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna kick each and every
You
single
you
one
can
of
see
guys.
him trying to hide his look of surprise, but it's very obvious to you. That his eyes light up, and he grabs. He Are you handing it to him to look, or what are you doing?
Can I roll for someone to see if he would try to steal it?
Yeah, go roll for insight check. Yeah, he doesn't look like a thief. He probably won't steal it, but you have a strong feeling he's not gonna give you the full or the proper price of whatever it is you're trying to sell.
Alright, yeah, he can look at it.
All right, so he's gonna take a look at it, and with that insight check, you can tell his eyes getting wider and wider, and he goes, "The old windmill. Ah, yes. No, I don't want it. He gives it back to you. He goes, I'm rather happy with my shop at the current moment.
All right, then have a good day.
Thank you for your business. Come back when you have things to buy. He like
Yes.
rolls his eyes. And yeah, so you guys leave, you guys exit. Irina sees everybody exiting, goes, all right. And you can tell that she's pretty impatient. She goes, all right, well, are we ready to go investigate Gregor's house, or do you guys need any last trips?
We should probably pick
And
up the
just to
dog.
remind you guys, there is a steel worker in town. Remember, he mentioned there's a steel
Yeah.
worker. An apothecary, if you guys want to
Yeah,
visit
I also
those.
need
I
to
do want
visit.
to
I
go
would
to
like
the
to-
apothecary.
We need to visit both, honestly.
I would like
gonna-
to ask if there's any sorcerers around that sell things.
Asking Irina that, Irina goes, sorcerers? Well, like that's,
Talent?
I mean, like he said, there's an apothecary. I don't know if the apothecary is a sorcerer, but the man does make potions. I'm sorry, what exactly do you think this village is? We don't have sorcerers.
What do you all have in general?
Nothing. That's, we're kind of poor. I don't want to toot my own horn being the burgomaster's daughter, but I also work the fields and plant. Those blackberry blackberry. Those blackberry bushes they didn't just rise out of the ground. I help the servants do it. We really don't have much. If you want to see a sorcerer, you want to go to Valaki. And I thought Ismak told you that you were going to take me to Valaki. Well, then that's where you'll find your sorcerers. And magic. They're an actual fortified city. It's like one of the only places that strahd really doesn't seem to be able to control.
All right, then
I remember.
we need to
I'm,
pick
I'm
up.
a little off topic in my head right now because when I first joined the call, I heard about, I don't know which one of you guys said it about eating the fucking blackberries. And I'm here thinking about her hard work and everything. Nah, bro, that's fucked up, bro. You just casually started eating.
Well,
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 Deca, I
was
mean,
very-
that is Deca. That's
That
was-
what I'm gonna do.
Can I
We need
speak to
a-
Ben and Thieves Camp real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what are you trying to say? Go ahead.
Ben, we're coming back for that necklace a little later.
All right. Okay.
Hey, let's-
Yeah. So
If we could lose the rest of them, I will gladly help you. But until then, we do what we were paid to do.
Right. We're gonna wait till he leaves the shop.
right. Well, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying, but please, any last quick trips before we check out Gregor's
Yes,
place?
We need to go to the blacksmith and pick up the dog.
All right.
Blacksmith?
Which one first? The
apothecary.
metalworker.
Bro, we
Or-
were-
or-
let's go to
what
the
do you guys
metal
want? What do you guys want? Metalworker, apothecary, the tavern? What's going on? Which one
Metal
first?
worker.
Apothecary.
That guy, the deciding factor.
Yeah. Oh,
Where's
and
Lori?
Moonchild.
Apothecary.
Lori, yeah, Lori
Where's
gets a vote.
Lori?
Huh?
AFK.
No, she's here.
AFK,
She's
bro.
she's here, but she's not by the mic. She's on the bed.
Okay.
Right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're
Apothecary
backwards.
or metalhead boyo.
Or the dog.
Keep selling our shit first. Keep selling our shit. That's 1-1-1. What the fuck?
Okay, well, it looks
That
like
guy
Deca's the
decided.
deciding vote.
Keep in mind, if we go see the dog, there might be something going on because
Yeah, there's gonna be something going on, and also money might be involved. My guy, we don't have money.
I mean,
like-
you, Deca does.
Deca could have got more money.
All right,
Deca
Deca
has
decides.
more
Well, that's why we're coming
intelligence.
back.
Deca,
Deca-
we're not going back. Okay.
Deca.
Well, you see as Irina just like looks back at you, you guys kind of like debating what to do. She goes, "Please, can we hurry?"
Apothecary.
Okay. And with that deciding factor, you guys are going back to the apothecary. You guys are gonna go to the apothecary. All right, cool. So it's back to the general map. I did not make an apothecary because you'll find out why in a second. But the apothecary is all the way on the other side of town. As you guys move to the other side of town, all the way here, you move to a sort of. You also pass, and you see Granny with her cart. You pass by Granny. She gives you guys all like a happy wave. But she's busy selling pies, doing her thing.
I love Granny.
Okay, cool. So you get to the herbalist. With Irina's help, you guys will have to roll an investigation check with Irina, which it takes a while, but you eventually find this squat, tiny cottage of a house on the northeast outskirts of town. Outside, there are hanging baskets of flowers and other herbs that are off the hooks of the front door awning. A set of wind chimes play lightly as you approach, and the door is closed. Do you want to knock, or how do you want to do this? Okay,
Hey,
so
yo,
you knock on the
chill.
door. After a few moments of knocking, a voice from the other side speaks to you and goes, "What do you want?"
Is this the apothecary?
Well, I'm an herbalist. But yes, everyone thinks I'm an apothecary. What do you want?
To do
I have some Lysander here for sale.
Put it in the box. Put it in the
Alrighty.
box. And then you look underneath and at the door, with just a quick inspection of the door, the two thieves, you guys can tell pretty rapidly that the door is fortified. You see metal on the edges of the door, and there is a box slot underneath, and you watch as a box slides out, but it doesn't come fully out, like it just like almost like a drawer. It slides out. He goes, "Put it in the box."
I'm gonna drop in my 3 Lysander.
And it's sloop, and it comes up. You hear a little bit of rustling from behind, and the guy goes, "Yes, Lysander. Great for curing poisons. Or at least helping with poisons. It's not exactly a cure. You need to really obviously brew an antidote. Alright, are you selling it, or did you want me to make a curative out of it?
How much would it cost to make some curative?
How about this? I've already got some antidotes, some basic antidotes. I take these 3 Lysanders, and I give you... As I look it up. My notes, give me 1 second. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So he goes, with these 3 Lysanders, I can make 1.5 antitoxins. But then but after a couple seconds, you hear as like one of those like sliding panels for where it to peek through opens, and you see a pair of these old dark brown eyes and like a very sunken face looking at you, and he goes, and then as he peers about you, Irina actually moves to the front of the group and waves her hand. She goes, "Gorek, it's me. These are my new friends. They're with me." And after a pause, Gorek goes, "All right, if you're with Irina, you're good people." She goes, "I'll give you 2 antitoxins."
Alright, sounds good to me.
And then you hear a shloop as the little box slides up, and you can add 2. Actually, I'll add it for you because it's an actual in-game item, antitoxin. I'll add it in there for you.
I'll remove the other one from my inventory.
Yeah, so remove the Lysanders, and I'll add you your 2 antitoxins. So antitoxins give you advantage on saving throws against poisons for 1 hour. So if you get poisoned, you get to roll with advantage. Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Cool.
All right. And he goes, "Anything else?"
Would you happen to have any healing potions or herbs of the sort?
Yeah. He goes, "Yes, you're in luck. I'm gonna roll to see how many healing potions he has." All right. I just made a fresh batch today. Got 2 healing potions. If you want, I can give you some soothing herbs. It's in a little packet. You apply it like a band-aid, and it should help with the healing, but you're gonna need to take a quick rest to do it. So basically, he's selling 2 potions of healing, and he's gonna be selling. Let me roll the dice to see what he has. He also has 2 soothing herb packets that heal 3 hit points more on a short rest. So if you take a short rest and you use one of these packets, you can add an additional 3 hit points.
How much are the potions?
he's gonna look at you, and then he's gonna look at Arena and Arena goes, "Please, Gorek, we're looking for Gregor. We might encounter trouble." And he goes, "All right. Typically, potions of healing are 50 gold, but I'll give it to you for 30 each." And the two thieves, you guys, this is just actually not even the two thieves, all of you guys, as just basic adventurers, you know that is the typical price of a potion of healing is 50 gold.
Okay.
And that is actually that is every D&D game. Potions of healing are 50 gold each.
Okay. Is anyone?
But he's selling it for 30 because with Irena's help.
I'm going to buy one. Is anyone else going to buy any, or am I going to buy both?
I can buy one as well.
All right. Go ahead, just write potion of healing. If you're buying both. Yeah. So Ben gets one potion of healing and Dagger gets one potion of healing. Nice. All right, and then you hear shloop as the little box slides out. He goes, "Put the gold in, and I'll give you the potion of healing."
Here you are.
All right, so you drop in a total of 60 gold. Make sure you guys get rid of your gold, and then it shloop slides back out the two potions of healing, and they're these two like blood red liquid vials. Or sorry, like potion bottle. These spherical potion bottles. Anything else? I've still got these soothing herb packets here that could really help anyone, but you're gonna need a little rest for them to really take effect.
Something I would like some information on. Is that okay for how much it could sell? But possibly you may not know.
Gorek turns, his eyes snap to you and goes, "What do you want?"
I show like the flask of green liquid. Do you know by any chance what this is?
Put it in the box.
Put it in the box.
So you put it in the box?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Shloop, it comes back in. You hear a bit of, and then you hear some rustling, what sounds like pages of a book, maybe. He looks through and goes, "Well, couple things. For what it looks like to me, it might be poison. Now, what kind of poison, I'm unsure of. There's many poisons in Barovia. I wouldn't know it till I used it, and I'm not gonna use it. Now, granted, if you let me, I could experiment with it, but I don't know how much experimentation and how much of this poison I'm gonna use. So, he puts it back in the box, and the box comes out. I'm gonna give it back to you for your own decision making. Anything else?"
No. Not whatsoever.
Phoenix, can I
Bah.
trade you one antitoxin for the poison?
No. Is that it? What about Lord?
Yeah. Does anybody else want to do anything else?
Anything here? You gonna do anything here?
Wait, what is your name in game, Phoenix?
It's
Baja.
Baja,
herbologist.
How much
Big
is-
Baja Black.
Nice.
How much is the herbs?
The sterling herbs, they go for cheap. 2 gold.
How many?
Well, okay, actually, sorry, not cheap. Barovian standards, that's not cheap. But 2 gold. 2 gold a packet, and I've got 2.
I'll take both.
Alright, so you leak your 4 gold, and you can add in soothing herb packet. I'll type it out for you. 2 of them. And basically, on a short rest, you can heal more. Basically, you can, like, if you use your hit dice, you can heal an additional 3 hit points on top of that for each packet that you use. Anything else?
I'm gonna say, no, that's it. I'm gonna tell the group something as we're walking off.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys walk back to the main road. Main street. Back routes, and Gorik doesn't say goodbye. All you hear is ching ching as everything just closes off, and you hear him. What it looks like a jingling of chains, and he looks like he's like locking up his house even more.
We in the ghetto, guys.
As we walk towards the
Just a small
The
town girl.
what's it called? The blacksmith, the metal worker shop.
You guys are headed to the metalwork.
The midnight
Yes.
tree.
Okay. All right.
As we're walking there, I'm like, all right, guys, If I ever go down, you have my permission to steal a potion off me and force it down my throat.
No, I'm good.
What?
All right.
I think what?
You guys make it to the metalworker. So with Irina's help, no need to roll investigation.
What's
You
that
find a
again?
place in town right here.
Mm-hmm.
This place, as you arrive, you see that is certainly not a fully equipped smithy. In fact, it looks no more than like a stable that's been refurbished to house a large-looking oven. One really decrepit-looking old anvil, and a few rusty hammers and smith's tools. You approach, and you see this burly man, and he looks up at you. He gives you all a quick scan, and then says, "Or, you need something, Outlanders."
Oh, yeah.
Wait, sorry, I'm gonna be right back.
Call me Livius. What do you request of me?
he's the blacksmith, right?
What
He's
do
a
you offer?
metalworker.
What the metal
I can't really sell weapons. I'm not really buying them either, but I can repair. I
Mm,
can add additional metallic upgrades that could help do maybe a little bit damage. If you have silver, I can silver your weapons. There are many different scary beasts within Barovia. Not much of what is obviously werewolves.
I
Silvered
pull out
weapons for
my
werewolves.
silvered sword and ask what it's worth.
No. Wait.
Well, let me see. And
Wait.
Livius
Okay.
is going to look at the silver sword
Fucking
and he
Christ.
goes, okay. Yeah, this is a nice blade. It is, I'd say it's good for 110 gold pieces.
What were you saying, Phoenix?
He just told you a price. Hold on.
No, he just said what it was worth. I'm asking what you were trying to sell me.
Oh, I'm not trying to sell you.
No, what you were trying to tell me.
I'm a whisper it in your ear. This is for the thing. Remember the melted copper pieces you had?
One more.
Yeah. Try ask to see if you can make something out.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Oh, for real?
I've been saving him for a reason.
Yeah.
I asked him how much it would cost to silver my 2 short swords as well.
Silver your 2 short swords. Let me think. Well, do you have any silver on you?
Yes.
Are you talking about the sword?
No, I have 88 silver pieces.
88 silver pieces. Yes, well, typically it does cost 100 silver pieces. He thinks about it. And I'm gonna give it 1 second. I'm pretty sure you can silver a single weapon for 100 gold. Yeah, all right. So you can silver 100 gold. You can silver a weapon for 100 gold pieces, but you're gonna need at least 100 silver pieces, like actually just raw silver. So he says that he goes, well, I'll do it for 100 gold pieces, but I am going to need what 2 short swords, right? I'm gonna need roughly about 8 pounds of silver. Actually, no, 8 pounds of silver is way more than silver coins. How many silver coins do you have?
I have 88.
Wait, sorry, how many do you have?
88.
88. Let me quickly wait. Yeah, okay. A silver piece is approximately. Oh, okay. You need 40 silver pieces for a pound.
No, I need 8 pounds.
Yeah,
For one sword?
for both swords. Each sword would be 4 pounds. I mean, you could always what I could do. Well, what you could always do, of course, is just trade your gold, because like each gold piece is worth 10 silver pieces.
Where would I trade that at?
Probably Bill Draft.
Oh, we left?
Yeah.